Hey, vinyl community. Welcome back to Tony's LPs R Us. It's Sunday. Um, been going online, and I've been seeing a lot of information about Jeff Beck's funeral. Jeff Beck was laid to rest on February 3rd, 2023. In, it says St. Mary's Church in Beddington, Sutton, England. And the only thing we see online are stills. There's some YouTube videos, and there's just stills of the rock royalty that we know attended. It was a very private affair. I'm sure security was around the perimeter where no one could get in. I didn't see any video. I did see some stills, and I just want to go over the people that I noted that were there, and they're all friends of Beck. They all collaborated with Beck through the years. And this is just a little video I want to put together showing some of their LPs and just my little tribute to Jeff Beck. I was a big fan. I'm sure everyone else is watching. How can he be? He's been with us since the 60s. Here's his famous album with George Martin Wired. That's a great shot of him. Here he is on the back. Legendary album. This is a OG. Here we have Beck, Rave Up. This is an original. It's in really nice shape on Epic. This is the English, American rather, Epic. And here I have a Yardbirds Greatest Hits. You see, he has some shelfware on that. And on the back, we have 3 of the albums that feature Jeff Beck with the Yardbirds. And as you know, Clapton and Jimmy Page also guitars for the Yardbirds. So that's that there. And here's a live Yardbirds. And this is with Jimmy Page. Jimmy Page was one of the alumni at Jeff's funeral. Also at the funeral was Sir Bob Geldof from the Town Rats. And here you could see you could see Bob there. Bob, of course, famous for his charity concerts. And here we have Eric Clapton, also a great friend and collaborator. He was at the funeral. There's photos of him in a fedora. And I'm not sure if he was with his wife. A lot of these folks came with their wives. Also attending was Jimmy Page. I have this on album, but I could only pull out the CD in this short period of time. I just started doing this about an hour ago. It's the Outlander soundtrack, which is a film. Here we also have, who was also there, a good friend of Jeff's, Ronnie Wood from the Stones and Faces. And this is a live album, which is a great album, live at the Ritz with Bo Diddley. And that's Ronnie Wood. And also at the event was Sir Tom Jones. And Sir Tom Jones has been around as long as Jeff Beck. And one of the greatest collaborations I have it on CD, and I've seen the videos. They're on YouTube. Jeff Beck with Tom Jones for Martin Scorsese's 2003 series on PBS called The Blues, Red, White, and Blue Blues, or something of that nature. And Jeff Beck, along with Van Morrison, with Jeff on guitar, and Tom Jones and Morrison singing together, and with Tom Jones solo with Jeff Beck, it's just tremendous. We only wish that Tom Jones would have made a whole album with Jeff Beck, because those 4 or 5 songs on that are priceless. So if you ever get a chance, pick up the CD. I'm not sure if it's on record, but the videos are on YouTube. It's Jeff Beck with this guy. I'm a big fan of Sir Tom Jones. Seen him many times. Trying to get him into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. This guy deserves it. He's a rock and roller. He only has 1 Grammy, and that's for Best New Artist. And that's why the Grammys are sometimes, I consider them basically, what can I say? Favoritism picks, who's in vogue at the time. he sold the most records, but he didn't get the credit. He's still out there rocking. Tom Jones, go see him. Also there was Pink Floyd's David Gilmour, and Jeff played on a few Gilmour albums. I'm sure Gilmour was on some of Jeff's albums. I didn't do all that research. But this is a great solo album by Gilmour, David Gilmour. And here we have Robert Plant. Like I said, Robert Plant was there. That's his solo, Now in Zen. And here's another solo with Plant. And Jeff Beck was on so many records that he may be on some of these. I'm not sure. I also pulled this only because they're all on the cover. Plant and Page are on the cover. Jeff Beck 2. Classic. This is an OG. And also there was Chrissie Hynde, the Pretenders. She was there in attendance. I'm sure there were other royalty there, but we didn't. I checked online and they're not noted. They were with their spouses, boyfriends, husbands, girlfriends. Chrissie Hynde paid her respects. And Tears Faces, Ronnie Wood on the back. You could see the Ronnie Wood doll next to the drummer, Jones. And there you have Stewart. This is a great album. If you don't have this, super sounding album. And here we have Black and Blue. I believe this was Ronnie Wood's first record with the Stones. He was on this album, and that's the young Ronnie Wood. Great, one of my favorite Stones albums, underrated. It has reggae. It has a reggae flavor to it, and it's super. So that's it. I just wanted to say a few words about Beck, and I couldn't show stills, and I figured I'd do something different. Most people are showing stills, and if people are interested on who's there, and that's who I note that are there. Those rock and roll royalty that I did show. Some of them are sirs already. So we also do our segment of best sounding OG pressing, and I was able to pull an album that I believe Jeff Beck is on it. He's uncredited, but that's with Page and Plant's Honey Drippers, and that's up here. And this is an EP, a 12-inch EP, and this is fabulous. This is volume 1. There was never a volume 2. But apparently Jeff Beck is on here. That's why I chose it. It's also one of my OG records that have audiophile sound. So if you don't have this, rock and rollers out there, people getting new into records and vinyl, pick this up. This is the Honey Drippers. It's inexpensive. I see it all the time online. It's I Get a Thrill, Sea of Love, I Got a Woman, Young Boy Blues, Rock Midnight. And it's a rockabilly flavored LP. And I'll show you the record real fast, as we do. And that's the label. You can see that. Okay, well, that's about it. It's a quick video. I've been, like I said, I've been on YouTube earlier, and I saw some video showing the stills of those who attended the Friday, I believe it was Friday, February 3rd, 2023. The great Jeffrey Beck, laid to rest in England, and it's just still a shock to me. It's one of the tough ones that we're losing folks every day. It's we lose people every day, and it's just as tragic. The stars get the publicity, but stay safe. Whatever you have to do to help your friends and neighbors, try to do it. Music's a great way to get together. And I met some of my best friends that are still my best friends because of music. And that's all I want to say for now. But thanks a lot. Rest in peace, Jeff. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave the comments. And that's all. Just a quick one. Thank you very much. And ciao. Keep rocking. We are going to shut down. Thank you.